BYU's student body presidency stays very busy organizing next year's plans. But what do they do when they're not on campus? Follow reporter Christie Jacinto to see how they relate to the student body they represent.
Many know Brandon and Erica as the new president and vice president of BYU USA, but know nothing about their lives outside of school. They showed me some of the things they do in their free time and explained why they chose to run for student council.
People I see in the office getting stuff done, and so I like to have a lot of fun outside the office. I love playing sports. I love playing soccer, football, rugby, tennis. So anything that's kind of active I really love doing.
Piano is a pretty big thing in my family. I started when I was about 6 years old. After years and years of practicing and feeling like it paid off, I've really come to love it.
Erica also loves golfing, playing basketball, road biking with her family, and she even says that one of her hobbies is finding and developing weird new hobbies.
I have a concealed weapons license. Most people would not know that. I'm not packing heat right now, don't worry, but I don't know, I just felt like getting it.
Although they both enjoy many activities, Brandon and Erica say they spend many hours each week working on their BYU USA initiatives.
I feel like college is kind of just a microcosm of what your life is going to be, and so I mean, it's not going to be worse than when I have kids and a full-time job, and so I think it's great to have a tight schedule when you're in college to kind of prepare yourself.
Given their commitment to BYU, Brandon and Erica have learned to manage their time effectively in order to make time for other personal obligations. Brandon and his brother bought a house 2 years ago, and Brandon says it's been a lot of work to maintain. He has to set aside a few hours each day for doing maintenance on the house and yard.
So go out and normally just weed and sweep. There's a lot of leaves that blow into the yard. Water the lawn every week. My sprinkler's broke, so I'm doing a little hand watering.
He has also found that his leadership and organization skills are very helpful in maintaining and managing an orderly house.
In an effort to keep the house clean and everyone paying rent on time, we made this chore chart. I feel like being able to be organized and on top of things in every aspect of your life is important. And if you have a dirty, unorganized home, then probably the other parts of your life may be difficult to keep organized as well.
Erica may not have a yard and home to take care of, but she stays very busy studying for an important test that's coming up.
I'm not actually taking classes for the spring and the summer, but I'm studying for the GMAT right now, which probably takes even more time than my classes would take, unfortunately.
I believe that having a balanced lifestyle in general is really important for life, and so we try to stay involved in intramurals and in church and other things that will help us to be more successful in the office.
Some might ask why they chose to run for student council if they knew it would take up so much time, and Brandon explains why it's so important to him.
What I really wanted to do was leave an impact on the university and try to make it as big of a difference for those that will come after me and for the students that are there with me right now.
That we feel like we really understand the needs and the interests of the student body as a whole, and we want to represent that this next year.
Christie Jacinto, BYU Weekly.